Good day everyone. In this video, I'll be showing you how to read and view files from our Google Drive using the Python Flask application and Google Drive API we created in the previous tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe. To start, let us open the files from our previous tutorial. So let's remove this part since this is unnecessary, and let's try to run our Python Flask application. So to do that, I will go to our previous files and open terminal there. I will start the virtual environment source VNV virtual environment bin activate, then I will run Flask and here let's try to run this. As you can see, we have our list of files and the ID. Now we will use this ID to retrieve the specific file from Google Drive. To do that, let's stop first this application, then we will add another method. One of the problem you might encounter with the current setup is that you will be unable to refresh the authentication file. So to solve that problem, you can add the following: access offline and prompt consent here. Then let's continue with our method for retrieving the file. So to do that, I will add another method called getFile. It will have a parameter file ID, and let's create a try-catch block exception as E, and it will just return an exception if ever we encounter a problem. Then I will create an object service and get gdrive served. Next is I will get the metadata of the file and get the MIME type and the file name. Next is I will request or to get the file and create a byte.io object and a downloader object to get the raw file. Then I will declare a flag. We will use this flag for reading the downloader object. So I will create a while loop, and while not yet done, I will move to the next chunk. Next is we will seek the beginning of the file and return the file. Note that we will need additional import for this one since we'll be using additional objects such as request credentials, so we will need to add request and media download. Note that we will also need to include the Flask send file. In the front end of this one, or rather on the app.py, we'll need to create an endpoint called view file. So this view file endpoint will receive a parameter file ID. Let's create the we will have an endpoint named view file with parameter file ID. Then we'll create a method view file and receive a parameter file ID. Next is we will call the G drive get file. So far that's it. Now let's try to run this application. Okay, it's successfully run, and we will try to access this file, that's Bubo working hard. And Bubo working hard .jpeg, the ID is this one. Let's try to access the endpoint, localhost 5140, view file, and the byte IO is not defined. Wait, we have a problem with this one. Sorry, I forgot to add the byte IO. So let's add it here to group them together and try to restart the application. As you can see, we have successfully retrieved the image from our Flask endpoint. So let's try another file, this time a PDF file. So this will take time since this is a huge PDF, but as you can see, it successfully retrieved the PDF file. So far the items that can be displayed in the browser are PDFs and pictures. So for the case that you will try to retrieve a folder, I think it will be there will be an error for this one. It's cannot downloadable. Then if you try to retrieve a Google Sheet file, let's try this one. So it still have a problem. How about a zip file? There. Some files are not viewable in web, but there are also other files that instead of being viewed, they are automatically being downloaded. So that's it for this tutorial. In the next tutorial, we will be uploading of files to Google Drive. Thank you for watching and happy coding. See you in the next tutorial.